Thank you. Good morning, everyone. I'm Chris Hale. I'm with the Sea Grant Oil Spill Science Outreach Program. Before I get started, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to the Flower Garden Banks National Marine Sanctuary staff for always being a wonderful partner of ours. They offered this venue for us to hold this seminar today, and we're very, very grateful for that. And we're also very grateful for the wonderful conservation work that they do in protecting one of the most unique sanctuaries in our national marine sanctuary system. So during break and at lunch and whenever you get a chance, I encourage you to walk around, check out the resources here, say hi to their staff members, and also thank them. That stuff out of the way, I wanted to also, for those of you who aren't familiar, introduce you to Sea Grant. Sea Grant's been around for a long time. I think we're actually turning 52 this year. But anyway, we are an extension, education, and research program. So even though it says the word grant in our name, we aren't just about giving money to researchers. We're also very much about engaging with our communities and extending that science into our communities. Thus, we have built relationships with our communities over our 50 years of working along our coastlines. And we actually have 33 Sea Grant programs spread out around the nation, 4 of which are here in the Gulf of Mexico, 1 in the Caribbean. And we are seen as honest brokers of fact-based information. So we try to present to you peer-reviewed science addressing any of the coastal marine and Great Lakes issues that we face today. So many of you are aware of the oil spill that happened in 2010, the Deepwater Horizon oil spill. Out of that tragic event came the Gulf of Mexico Research Initiative, also known as GOMRI. This is a 10-year investment, a research investment that the responsible party made in understanding that oil spill's effects on humans and the environment. Of course, they're looking at 5 research focus areas. So they invite scientists, or have been inviting scientists over the years, to submit their proposals based on their theme areas, understanding where oil moves, where dispersants move, so fate and transport of oil, impacts of oil on the environment and on people's health, and so on. They are coming to the end of their 10-year period and thus have produced a whole lot of science, and that's where we come in. So my team, the Oil Spill Science Outreach team, came into being in 2014, realizing that there was a huge need to make that science out of GOMRI more accessible. We formed our outreach program, and so it's a regional team. There's one of me based in each Gulf state. I've got Emily over in Baton Rouge. She's based with Louisiana Sea Grant. Steve and Tara are in Ocean Springs, Mississippi with the Mississippi, Alabama Sea Grant program. We actually have an open position in Mobile, Alabama, also with the Mississippi, Alabama Sea Grant program. And Monica Wilson is based in St. Pete's, Florida with Florida Sea Grant. Taken together, we have, and I'm based in Corpus Christi, Texas. Taken together, we have quite a mix of backgrounds and experience. We've got an oceanographer, chemist, fisheries experts, human dimensions work in our background. So all of us work together to bring you the latest science. Now, who are you? We've spent a lot of time understanding who you are and what your needs are related to oil spill and oil spill information. These are the folks that we've been primarily focused on since 2014. These are the people, you, that we've determined need or have a need for current, updated oil spill science information. We have spent a lot of time since 2014 asking you what your questions are related to oil spills, what your needs are, what your research gaps are, and so on, so that we can develop programming specific to those needs. So those products, those outreach products, that program, primarily rests in the oil spill science publications that you see here today. We obviously brought a whole lot for you, and please take them home. I don't want to take them back with me, neither does Tara. We have a lot available for you on a variety of topics, not just marine mammals. So take time to select the ones that you like. If there aren't enough here for you, if you have others that you think would want them, please contact us and we can mail you stacks of them. We're more than happy to do that. We create them for you. what is in them? A whole lot of information. So it's really important to us that our audiences, not all of whom have a scientific background, understand what we're talking about in these publications. So our team goes to the periodicals. We go to the peer-reviewed journal articles, and we pull information from multiple sources and repackage that so that that information is digestible by everybody. So we're telling our story using science in those publications. So they're a great resource for you. Most of those over there are 8 pages in length. There's some really great graphics in there that we create with our team graphic designer. We also are working on one-page fact sheets, so trying to stay with the times, not putting too much information in there, but those one-pagers have been really popular too, and we're going to be developing more of those as time goes on. Also, obviously, this is our other primary way of reaching our audience, is holding seminars like today. This is a really wonderful opportunity for our audiences to engage not only with us, but with the scientists that are producing a lot of this science and information. And that's why we've invited some of our experts here today to talk to you and share their information with you. At the same time, it's a way for my team to gather more of your questions, capture more of your thoughts and ideas, issues and concerns, solutions, and bring that to the table as we move forward to improve how we respond to oil spills in the future. So, I wish I could say we were going to go look at dolphins and whales today, but we're not. But we're going to do a lot of talking about them, and of course this is our wonderful panel of speakers today. Our goals are to, like I said, share the recent research results coming out of not only Deepwater Horizon, but other oil spills as well. Define what it means when we talk about assessment and restoration. What does that look like for marine mammals? We want to discuss how to better integrate research, response, and management, and of course volunteer organizations as well, and connect all of those audiences together, connect you guys together so you guys can continue to work together, partner in new ways, and continue to find new solutions to this ongoing issue. I've packed up these folders for you. In them, you've got your agenda for today. You've got the bios, which I will be reading from as I introduce each speaker. And there's also contact information in there for each of our teammates. Should you be based in not Texas, but other states, go to your oil spill science specialist identified on that one-pager sheet. Or, of course, just contact me, and I will put you in touch with your state representative for our team. We're happy always to get feedback from you guys, which is why there is an evaluation sheet in there. We're going to make time at the end of today to collect that feedback, so please take time to fill it out. The more information you put in that evaluation form, the better we can do in improving these seminars, which are for you. And if you're planning on sneaking off today early, just fill it out before you leave and drop it off over here at the table for me. And for those of us joining online, we will be emailing you a link to that evaluation too later on so that you can share your feedback and your questions and concerns with us too. We'd love to hear it.